there's a warning about how the everyday tech in our homes can make the problem even worse. Devices like smart speakers and home security systems and cameras and baby monitors and even wearable fitness trackers can all be used to monitor, harass and control victims. It's called tech-enabled domestic abuse, and MPs say tackling it must be a priority. Well, Anila Dhami went to meet one woman who is using her experiences to help others.
It was really scary because you never knew when or if it would become an in-person situation.
For Amy, online dating became a real-life nightmare after a man she met in 2020 began to harass her.
He was creating different profiles on Facebook and Instagram to try and message me as well. He also was messaging my friends and family.
She says his messages became more aggressive.
And then I called the police because that's when the messages started to escalate into like harassment, because I think the week prior he had tried to call me, I think it was like 17 times in the space of like 3 hours.
It's 19 degrees.
Amy had experienced tech abuse. It's where perpetrators may misuse tech items like home assistants or smartphones to monitor victims, AirTags to track and stalk victims.
Even something as simple as ringing a doorbell could have sinister consequences.
Government figures state that there are on average 9 connected devices in every household in the UK, while by 2050 there'll be 24 billion interconnected devices worldwide. While the scale of tech abuse isn't fully understood, there's been a widely reported increase in people accessing domestic abuse support services in the UK during the pandemic.
Some of the cases that we've seen and heard, it seems really far-fetched what's being described, but after doing an assessment and unpicking the tech, it's obvious that that has happened.
Technology can be used for good, with online services to help victims, and the government has a range of policies and legal framework to deal with different dimensions of tech abuse. But today, MPs are calling for more action to tackle the growing problem.
Industry and government have a role to play here, bringing manufacturers together, making sure there's a greater focus on these security features and how people can be better equipped to use them. But also there's a role for the criminal justice and the police here.
Amy did see her perpetrator convicted of harassment.
I did have like a sense of relief, but again, my anxiety was just really, really bad, and it still is occasionally.
She's slowly dating again and hopes people learn how to be safe around technology that we're all surrounded by.
Anila Dhami reporting there. And if you or anyone you know needs help or advice, you can contact Refuge online or by using the National Domestic Abuse Helpline. Details are on screen right now.